Welcome to Phoenix Wright. Happy attorney. There's finally a chance that Maya might in fact be alive. So we just gotta find a way to bring her back from the dead, hopefully not have her be coked out of her mind like Kira is, and everything can go back to being happy.
Yes, I know who made
that
it.
courtroom tasting.
Delicious. Delicious.
Yeah, I actually do kind of like that 3DS exclusive intro for Capcom.
It is, yeah. It is pretty cool. It looks a bit awkward when you're playing this on the screen without the 3D, but that's good.
A mysterious explosion went off right in the middle of Marketplace, but that wasn't the strangest part. We ran into Miss Kira, but she was dropped into the fire right before our eyes. How? Before we could speak with her, she vanished from sight. No witch's scepter, no incantation. Blimey, just what is going on here? Whatever it is, I think we just stumbled upon our first real lead.
I mean, ignoring the fact that she apparently tried to kill us with an explosion, so... yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
Which leads us to wonder,
I love how the regular,
just what the heck is going on here?
Ah, yes, the regular town music played during a bit where the bits of the town were blown up.
Yes. In hindsight, we do have to wonder, though, why did she set off that explosion?
Oh, Mr. Wright, look.
She was bored.
I heard a loud bang coming from the town. Did something happen there?
My back. Oh.
There was a huge explosion. Thankfully, no one was hurt. And Mr. Wright was kind enough to use his back to shield me from harm.
Yeah, that
Explosion?
was all part of the plan. We don't know for certain, but I suspect magic was involved.
Magic, you say?
Are you really
Yes.
surprised that magic could be used for explosions?
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. You're not going to believe who we just ran into. Miss Kira tried to kill us. Come to think of it, her name does sound like Kira.
Kira? But that can't be right. I mean, she's...
Toast?
Yeah, we ate her yesterday.
Okay, pretty.
Wait a minute, guys. Can I just say something?
No.
Oh.
No. Yes? What is it?
Maybe your dad's not as bad as we thought and he brought Maya back to life feeling bad?
Doesn't make up for all the horrible shit he's been doing.
I still can't believe it myself, but Luke and I definitely saw Kira in that alley.
That...
Well, couldn't she have been brought back with magic somehow?
I don't think so. Remember, Inquisitor Barnum said that no such magic exists. And if witches
Yeah,
could
as
just...
far as we know, necromancy is not a thing.
And if witches could just bring back their own, well, why wouldn't they do that more often? Unless they have been, and Kira's just the end result. Regardless, the reality is, Kira should have been burned after the trial, but is somehow now alive again. I don't know, her face looked a bit more gray like it was burned as charcoal. That means, as crazy as it sounds, there's still hope.
Oh no.
You mean... There's a chance Maya is still alive!
Now the storyteller chose to not write her back in.
Hey.
What?
Sorry, Layton, still dead. That's right.
I look at it like, Maya! Oh, Layton is also a thing, and Luke hasn't mentioned him yet, so that's kind of funny. Maya's still alive? Are you absolutely certain, Mr. Wright? Although now that I've said that, to be fair, you know, he wasn't put in the fire.
We literally saw his arm get blocked off and everything. I think so. I mean, if magic isn't the reason for Kira's sudden appearance... then there's only one place we really need to investigate. The scene of where the most heinous crimes are committed.
I think I know! The fire cage back at the courtroom, right?
Exactly. I have a hunch there's more to that cage than meets the eye. I bet if we search that place inside and out, we're bound to uncover some kind of huge secret.
We should hurry then.
Also, the music's sounding pretty Layton-esque. Yeah, there's just one small problem. We've got the entire knighthood looking for us, so how can we sneak back in there without getting caught?
We've seen in the past that knights are capable of also being really shit.
Yeah, but there were also some devilishly clever ones, not to mention, well, their leaders.
Eve told me about a hidden entrance behind the courtroom.
Oh, it was the cat who said that.
It's the same secret entrance I used to help Espella escape from the courtroom. Eve told you?
We all went up to it.
Anyway, we should get going, right?
Wrong.
So yeah, it turns out the cat was the one who told Luke about that convenient secret passage that we saw in that cutscene. Spur of the
Makes
moment, but at least they explained it.
Next time I'll do a sculpture of you lads. All from memory, of course.
Wonderful.
That's sweet.
Sure.
What's with all the commotion? Did I hear someone saying someone was in town?
Sorry.
That's right, Miss Rude. No one was hurt, but a few things were destroyed.
Huh, is that so? Miss Farouche? What do you think will happen to the street stall owners now that their stalls are gone?
They'll be taken out back and shot.
Old Yeller much?
Layton, you're terrible at playing a dead person. Shut up.
Come on, Layton.
Yeah,
you don't...
they'll be dead soon, won't they?
Come on, Layton. You don't want to ruin the emotional weight of your sacrifice now, do you?
Emotional weight. I've got at least a few games after this.
The audience doesn't know that yet.
Look. Let's just pretend that this is happening sometime after the end of Lost Future. Like, Luke just came back to visit you after he left, and, so you're dead.
At least no one was hurt, right?
The only reason I don't have any more is that my dipshit daughter fucked everything up.
With the townsfolk and my little group of good-for-nothings here helping out, everything will be rebuilt in no time.
Not like the storyteller could write, and then everything gets rebuilt.
A little hard work wouldn't hurt the lazy bums. Trust me.
Say in recent years, Layton's relationship with Catriel hasn't really.
Don't worry about the townsfolk. Just leave them to me. You have your own things to be thinking about. I was going to mention something, but that would be a massive spoiler if you haven't, finished the show yet.
At least there was a semblance of a relationship. Again, I'm not even sure the professor even talks with Alfandi anymore.
Oof. Which is kind of awkward given that little bit towards Alfandi, which makes me wonder, maybe the professor is a bad father when it comes to Alfandi.
Yeah, he won't listen to me.
The daughter's the favorite.
Well, that's the thing, Shiro. Okay, for those who haven't seen the ending of Lady Layton, let's just... apparently, there was a plan to properly explain shit moving forward, but I guess we'll have to wait to see if it does come to fruition, hopefully.
They sure are taking their time, though. I don't think we've really gotten anything Layton-wise after the anime ended.
Jovah, for as much as it baffles me, the Lady Layton era wasn't well received, so, shifted gears to a new IP.
Hey, remember Layton 7? Nobody liked that concept.
All right. Don't get all mushy on me. Just get out there and get it done.
Technically, it does live on in the final case of Layton's mystery journey. So, there's that.
I guess they salvaged it that way, but I mean, the backlash to Layton 7 was immense, and to be fair, I kinda do get it.
Who broke something?
Dibs?
Oh, sorry, I had to sort something out real quickly about that.
Yeah.
Alright then. Anyway, let's go to the courthouse, shall we? Oh, hello there.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Miss Mister, what are you doing here? Well, actually, I was hoping I'd run into you. I have a puzzle I'd like to introduce you to. And, speaking of which, how fares the hunt? I suppose you've, come across a copious amount of puzzles.
Wow, Phoenix, all these women are giving you their puzzles.
I know, it's weird. Why do women in Britain act like this?
The first is Rio.
Now then, lawyer boy, which puzzle would you like to solve today?
Well, none. There don't seem to be any
Nothing.
here.
Fiddlesticks!
Nothing.
Well, come again if you wish to test your mettle in something else against one of my puzzles.
Duly noted. Jeez, the women may be more...
awkwardly moves the stage left.
Christ, the girls are more horny here than in Turning Red. Well, it looks like the knights haven't tried searching for us out here, huh? So, where do we go now?
Home. Oh no, we can't do that.
Yeah, that would take a plane ride that I don't think I can get from within a storybook.
We take the hidden passage in the courtroom, of course.
Espella, you remember right? Hey, come to think of it, me and Maya dropped this book in a courtroom, so has the book that we're in just been in the courtroom the entire time?
You mean the passage we used to escape yesterday?
Be very soon. Come to think of it, did Carmine accidentally just like jump with Espella out of the book when they were escaping and hop into a nearby car?
By the way, Mr. Wright, how did you escape that bit?
Well, you see, I managed to somehow wrestle the two armored knights holding me down here. I'm actually stronger than I look.
Built differently.
You're lying.
I had no idea such a thing could exist here in the courtroom.
Well, it was hidden within a puzzle. Answering it correctly unlocks the door. That's right. During the trial, I somehow ran outside the courtroom, ran all the way around, solved the puzzle, then ran all the way through the passageway, and came back to let Espella through.
So yeah, we just, I think it's the first for the series, we kinda had someone solving a puzzle off screen.
Oh my god, wow, the sacrilege!
There you go, Dwibs. Someone solved a puzzle off screen.
I mean, yeah, it is a bit bad, but one of the series' most well-known traits is done off screen.
If it's any consolation, now we get to see how the puzzle was solved.
The passageway to the courtroom must be around here somewhere.
The floor panel hiding the passageway should satisfy these conditions.
Mr. Wright and I only have to cross one or two of the stone bridges to get there. Its neighboring panels don't have flags, the panel has a lit candle on it, and its sides directly touch only two other panels. Simple, really.
I do wonder if this actually was supposed to be at the very end of the trial, but maybe the developers thought it was breaking the pace too much and might have been shifting away from the mood of seeing Maya burning, you know?
Possibly.
They were like, let's repurpose it later and tell that this is what happened.
That would probably explain why stuff happened hectically, and to its credit, it is legit meant to be a chaotic scene, so that's fair and fine. And to be fair, we are about to establish what happened to some other players there. Not Amir, though. We can just assume he got off scot-free again, much to Barnham's chagrin.
Again, why does no one get arrested for actual crimes?
Well, it's funny you mention that, Tio, given who we're about to meet soon.
Murder is the only crime ever to exist ever.
And as only if you do it as a witch.
Okay. To be fair, my take is that Barnum intended to arrest Amir, but again, given all the crazy stuff that happened, Amir was probably able to escape in the confusion.
Also, no, Barnum would never do that, because then he'd have to listen to him from the jail cell. He wants him as far away from his vicinity as possible.
Actually, Barnum was apparently planning to kill him by execution of crime. It's really cramped in here.
We're almost there, Mr. Wright.
Are you alright, Espella? Not long now.
Ow! Ow! Stop stepping on my foot!
Yes, I'm fine. My name is Espella Cantabella, and I'm fine.
Hey, that's kind of catchy.
No, you're not.
We all have to say it at least once.
Man, I hate these dark, narrow spaces. I guess I'm a little bit claustrophobic. Not as much as Storm,
And Edgeworth from somewhere in the distance. Oh, boo fucking who.
Yeah!
Look at that drama queen over there.
Oh, I can see the light.
Oh! Whoa! Ah!
No, walk towards the light.
Oh, that's
Almost
smart.
becoming
A
a
secret
light.
entrance in the ceiling, huh? What are the odds?
It doesn't look like we can get out the way we came in, does it?
Guess we took a
Don't
wrong turn
say.
at Albuquerque in there.
A secret entrance right back into prison.
We're not in Albuquerque. Also, of course I end up back in fucking jail.
Let's not focus on how we'll go back for the time being. Let's
Good,
just
because I don't want to go back here.
let's just ponder our existence and realize that we are just here to suffer.
Yes, you're right, but where did we end up exactly?
Fella, you've been here enough to know where you are.
No. See,
This
is
isn't
a
my usual
different-
cell, though.
It's a different cell.
It looks like one of the cells underneath the courtroom.
They all look the same.
Dribs,
But I've
don't be
spent
so
so much
racist.
time in one of them that I kind of made it my own second home. There's even a plant in there now.
Oh, that's
What
nice.
do you call it?
Charlie,
Wait a minute.
I'm so
is there a
sorry.
problem?
I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere.
Let's just say you apparently have a similar mindset to a woman who's dead now.
Yep.
But we
Oh, that's concerning.
What are you?
Yes.
Buddhist?
It's
Well, somebody forgot to burn.
Miss Grayrl.
I
Yes.
forgot to.
It turns out Grayrl is still alive.
Miss Grail.
Another thing we were left wondering about. Now
You're
to be
okay.
solved.
Miss Cantabella? Are you unharmed?
Thank goodness. We were all so worried about you.
I asked Cantabella a question, not you.
No, we're all happy here, dudes. So, it looks like they didn't feed you to the flames after all.
Yeah, they just forgot.
Guess they figured, hey, we've had enough tragedy already.
It's all due to your brilliant defense work.
Yeah,
Oh.
instead of being tried as a witch, I'm going to be tried as a murderer.
Usually those are treated as the same things. Well,
To argue that even if I was a witch, I still did not commit the crime.
So this is another reason I like Golden... sorry, the Golden courtroom.
Turnabout.
Yeah.
Your words seem to have a profound effect on the judge and somehow changed his mind.
So,
Somehow, the judge's mind was changed.
okay, so, yes. As some may point out, due to the turn of events, despite Espella not going to the flames, Jean Guerrero is thankfully saved. Now, supposedly this only occurred because Maya took the plunge, because otherwise it looked like they were absolutely gonna send Guerrero to the flames. So like I said, it's nice that it turned out this way. I'm not gonna necessarily give Espella a pass because I don't think she planned it this way somehow. It's just, we got lucky. That said,
Yeah.
I'll take a happy ending where I can. So basically, instead of being sent to the flames, Guerrero will serve a lesser punishment, but it seems like society might allow herself to get rehabilitated. It's shown that Phoenix is indeed changing the system.
Yeah, instead of being burned by the flames, I'm going to be shot.
Okay, I don't know if it was actually explained, but my head kind of always, as as being for the fact that the Knights are basically prioritizing the search for Espella, and I'm guessing they might burn the two of them at the same time when it time comes.
But hey, at least getting shot will be faster.
Miss Grail, there's something you should know. What? What do you mean? Earlier
Just
today
don't
in town,
forget to enjoy the show.
we saw someone that we thought had been sent to the flames. We saw Miss Kira. Should I know that name? Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, everyone in town seems to know each other for the most part, so she probably does know her name.
And Kira was a famous flower girl, and given again what we see in a credit scene, it suggested that she may have been a good friend of Grail's as well. Maybe witches know each other like that.
Yep, that's right. And I imagine there isn't anything in alchemy that can do that either, is there?
Also, with the Mela, it seems Grail is getting all the women.
Yes.
Gotta be the switch here, right?
Although, to be fair, I think Mailer didn't know that she was a girl, but something
I was like, gotta be the what to you?
The switch. I mean, it works in Chainsaw Man, might as well do it here, too.
Yeah.
That show is weird.
It's Chainsaw Man. Never heard of that one.
Read the manga.
Okay.
To break the rule is to try and swim against the tide of Mother Nature herself. Therefore, the dead cannot be returned to the world of the living. That is the natural order of the world.
Should we tell her about the spirit mediums?
The Eric brothers like, what's the worst that can happen?
Hey, by the way, have I told you that my dead mentor tends to come back from the dead?
What? I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Bringing the dead back to life violates all logic. Yet if what you say is true and you did in fact see Miss Kira today, then I imagine you believe there has to be some manner of trickery present that can supposedly bring back the dead.
Again, we literally know a spirit medium. Oh god, imagine if the twist was actually that the Kira we saw was actually Maya channeling Kira.
That means the reason you have put all your effort to come here is so that you can find out the true nature of this trickery, specifically the fire cage.
Deductive as usual, I see.
That's incredible, Miss Grail. That's exactly why we're here.
What did you call me?
Nothing. We're going to inspect that fire cage inside, and out to see if there's anything strange about it. The Chamber of Fire is located just past the waiting area. However, there may be guards stationed there at the moment.
Can't be off limits.
Getting past them undetected is going to be rather difficult.
You're a witch. Make the gods invisible or something.
I need a Talaya Magica for that. That would be my fault. I accidentally led us down the wrong path.
Well, taking that wrong path is how we ended up meeting Miss Grail, Luke. And now the audience can be happy seeing that she'll at least get something of a happy ending, despite all the tragedy. Is right?
He's right, Luke. We were able to meet her.
Thanks to you.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm glad we all managed to meet again.
Again, that's always been my theory. Instead of getting burned as a witch, just going to have the more faster option of being shot.
Again, the inclination has been that maybe she'll get something like community service or whatnot, but the inclination is that she will be able to return to society. Like, she's not going to have to die. Which is, again, this is a plot point I really do like. The idea that Phoenix and company are sort of changing the system despite the storyteller's machinations.
If it pleases you, I do have a way to get them to leave. I'll draw their attention, and while they're distracted, you sneak past them into the Chamber of Fire.
But, Miss Grail, we wouldn't want to get you into any more trouble.
I'm going to be
This
shot
boy
for more
Phoenix,
trouble
huh?
is there.
Not at all. Nothing I can do will ever repay you for what you've done for me. You spared me from having to live thinking that I had killed my master after all. Please, allow me the honor of assisting you this once. Let me be your personal butler.
Oh, wow. I got my own butler. Alright. We won't forget this, Miss Grey Earl. Even if this is the last time we meet.
Okay.
Ah! Guards! Guards, please! It's most urgent!
Well, what's going on in there?
It's coming from the Death Kneel dungeon. Hurry!
Okay, time to Metal Gear Solid our ways in. It looks like she did it. They're gone.
He just punches the guards.
It would seem all of the guards bottled off in the direction of the cells when they heard her voice.
Can't take any chances with a witch, I guess, is their mentality.
Let's head inside before they come back!
And I'm pretty sure the guards, being the most thorough guards in the land, they will check to make sure no one's gone in the court.
Well, as long as Grey Earl is keeping them occupied, we should have enough time. Come on,
Wow,
let's go.
what's she doing? What's she doing? Juggling alchemy equipment.
Probably trying to get them to squash a bug that she found. Let them know that it's a familiar, and they'll want it dead. Wow.
Cool.
So, here we are again.
Don't worry, Luke. It's different this time.
Just don't touch the actual fire.
Last time, there was nothing but despair. But this time, there's a glimmer of hope. Wait a minute, are we in Danganronpa all of a sudden?
I'll echo what Kyber says. Do you always have to be so dramatic?
Right you are!
Let's try and find some clues now that there isn't anyone inside this contraption.
And then Espella goes inside the contraption and gets burned.
Let's see, these burnt ashes are a very important clue.
Espella's right. Let's finally get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's get started. How about we start by checking out the area around the contraption? My Ace Attorney senses tell me that could yield an interesting result. Wait. Oh god, there's a hit coin in the fire! Oh god! Oh god, why would somebody put it in there? Oh!
Mr. Wright,
I
a
thought you
true
had a spirit
gentleman
hand
isn't
to
fucking
use for these
stupid.
occasions.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Hide the pain, Harold. Hide the pain, Phoenix. Hide the pain! Alright then, where were we?
Wow, even without this fire, the pit still looks quite terrifying.
You know, it's a good job Apollo isn't here. Him and Height. Woo.
Just yesterday, this was burning with people. Bursting with
Bursting.
people.
To be fair,
I mean, let's see, several people got burned last night, so... yeah.
you still smell the grill, you know.
Smells like bacon in here.
A nice barbecue pit grill.
Today's main course is trout a la fée.
Goody. I remember seeing a knight pull this lever here last time.
Maybe we should give it a pull.
Do not go inside.
I'm gonna go inside.
No, don't.
Oh!
That way we'll be able to see from here if anything changes or moves. Luke, pull the lever.
Oh, good idea, Espella. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, great, now Phoenix is dead.
Might you let the child
Yeah,
pull the
why
lever?
don't you pull it?
Phoenix, a grown-ass man like you.
Hey, I'm just watching, okay? Boy wants to give it a try. Who
This
am
is
I
so
to
much
deny
fun.
that? Luke, do you need me to give it a shot?
Why didn't you do it the
Did this
first
on
time?
purpose.
It's not that. It just keeps getting stuck. Halfway.
Does someone have some grease to use?
Hey, Espella, wouldn't it be funny if we let the child try to do this?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
It stops halfway. Interesting. Do tell me as you continue to pull that lever.
Perhaps. Maybe it doesn't move unless someone is inside the cage.
Of course, somebody made it that way.
So we need a volunteer.
Yeah, okay. Just find something around that you can put in the cage that will weigh enough so that it will go down.
Well, good luck
Well,
finding
Phoenix is
something we
supposed
can.
to rise from the flames, so Mr. Wright, would you,
I don't
You don't-
know, maybe we should put a spell, gonna need practice to prepare for the event.
Well, I did want to do this yesterday, so I might as well.
Who in their right mind would be crazy enough to go inside?
I'll go inside, Mr.
You know what?
I,
Right
I forgot
on
about this
cue.
bit, I was joking.
Of course you would.
I completely, my eyes didn't pick up on the aisle, so I was just gonna be like, go inside, Mr. Wright.
Espella, no way am I letting you get inside that thing. We've been trying to keep you out of the fire, remember?
She just has this burning urge to step into the flame.
I'll do it. Granted, I'm not a big fan of heights, but I'm not as big a fearer of heights as Apollo is. There has to be some sort of trick in this whole thing.
I like at the heights is what he's worried
But
about.
you don't, but Phoenix, you don't know who Apollo is yet.
Oh, I just took a little glimpse into the future, that's all. All I just know is that
Wait, would
I'm-
Apollo at least be in training right now?
Actually at this
Might
point,
be aware of him, but not know him.
Apollo might either
Probably,
be in
he
training,
was late. I think he was in his mid to late teens at this point.
possibly.
Yeah, but look at Franziska, being in your teens doesn't mean jack shit when you're becoming a lawyer.
Oh god.
Yeah, well, to be fair, she's becoming a prosecutor, not a defense attorney.
Remember, she became a prosecutor at the age of
And
good
remember,
old 13.
Outside from exceptions, attorney is not a profession that the actual defense attorney is not a profession that people would be willing to actually try for.
I think so too. And I believe in Mr. Wright.
So it looks like Luke will be the one hopping into the cage. Also, I gotta
I
give him
believe
credit.
in Harvey Dent.
This might be the longest setup a puzzle has before it actually takes place, and I flipping love it. Yeah, but you really shouldn't be putting yourself in harm's way.
It's no problem for Ace Apprentice and Gentleman in Shining, Luke Triton.
Yeah, but Luke, if you go in there, there's every chance you'll be Ace Apprentice and baked.
Oh,
Person.
come on. It's not the first time I would have died. There's more to this fire pit than meets the eye, and it's up to us to get to the bottom of it. The parade is going to start before we know it. Let's hurry, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, that's right. Remember, the parade's supposed to start today.
Oh
Okay,
crap, the parade's
fine.
already started.
But
Shit.
promise me you'll get out of here at the first sign of danger.
I promise. What's the worst that
And it
could
turns out
happen?
it's already started.
Alright, Luke, are you ready?
Very comfortable in there.
Ready whenever you are. Plunge me in.
Can I change my mind?
Luke, be careful.
I'll take that
Leave
as a
me up,
no.
Phoenix.
Don't worry, Espella. Remember what Miss Grayle said yesterday? Earlier,
No,
actually.
don't burn me, please!
It's impossible to bring people back from the dead. So that means this whole thing must be fake. And if it's not, well, that's something you can write on my tombstone.
And then I'll have the death of a kid on my conscience. Won't that be great?
Yes,
I
yes,
explain
you're
that
right.
How are you going to explain it to his dad?
Okay, Mr. Triton, we all got sucked into a book, Layton was turned to gold and killed, and your son was dropped into a fire pit and killed. Please believe me.
And he gets thrown into,
Actually, how am I even gonna find his father? I don't know who that is.
Simple. I'll tell the father where you are.
Great, just great. It looks like it's actually a puzzle, if you can believe that.
What?
Okay, here's the thing. If you get the puzzle right, the story will go on as
no.
normal. But if you get the puzzle wrong, the chain will snap and Luke will fall to his death. Okay, not really, but if I'm alright in the game, that's how I'm written the puzzle. It's a Jeopardy puzzle. If you get it wrong, it's game over.
Alright, so we need to place the gears correctly, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Wright, I think this is a mistake.
It's fine.
But look at how complicated the whole thing is. If you get it wrong, I could actually die. Not from fire, but from height.
Okay. I don't know. One more. There we go. Wow, this puzzle actually was easier than I thought.
Yep.
The answer here is obvious.
Is this something the knights literally have to deal with every time they want to plunge someone into the flames?
I guess.
Success! With a dull thud, the cage begins to lower.
Bye, Luke.
You'll be fine. Oh no! Luke!
Luke! Are you alright? Luke?
Answer me. Luke! Luke!
There's no fire, but falling like that was a bit scary.
Hopefully he didn't follow the Gwen Stacy way.
I mean, he's probably suffocating in there.
Okay, now you're just making Edgeworth have PTSD when you mention that.
Edgeworth isn't here.
He can hear.
Hey guys! Can you hear me?
No, Jovah should be muffled. Remember, the cage is sealed.
Mr. Wright, did you hear that? It's Luke.
It's Luke's ghost.
The echo probably bounced off of the cage and resonated out the holes. We hear you loud and clear, Luke.
I'm alright! Why not try jumping down here yourselves?
But when everyone else was sealed inside the cage, no sound came out.
Oh, thank goodness, you're okay. Should we go see what's down there?
Well, I don't see why not. Just like we thought. There's definitely something fishy behind this contraption.
No, I'd say it's more Dory and Hawley.
Which means Maya must be. Alright, let's go, Espella.
Maya must be... well, Maya, I guess.
Okay.
Whoa!
Ah!
Ah!
Yeah, I thought Mr. Wright was going to say whoa like Crash Bandicoot. Whoa!
Huh. Urgh.
Ow, ow, ow!
I'm so sorry. Are you okay, Mr. Wright?
How come
This is
you're
the
not
second
hurt?
day
I
somebody...
think she landed on him.
She lied on him.
This is the second day someone's used my back as a cushion. Yeah, I'm fine, Espella. I'm pretty used to breaking people's falls.
Tradition at this point.
I wonder where we ended up.
Uh-oh! Mr. Wright! I think someone's coming!
Oh snap. This is bad. There's nowhere we can hide.
Hey,
Stand perfectly still.
there's a wagon. Maybe we can hide inside.
Huh? Well, I guess, but it looks kind of like a tight fit for all three of us, doesn't it?
Any other ideas?
I got it. Paint Mr. Wright gold and have him pretend he's a gold statue like Layton.
The wagon's cargo is all over the place.
Oh no, they're getting closer.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No problem. The professor's apprentice is on the job with another puzzle.
We don't have time for this.
Yes, we do. Puzzle 50. Get with the program or we die.
Someone is coming. You'll have to hide inside the wagon before he spots you. It looks as if it's going to be a tight fit for 3 people, plus the wagon's cargo. It will take some rearranging to fit everything. There are a few ways to solve this puzzle, but it might be easier if Phoenix enters last. Hey!
Yeah, I love one of the things that I
about
love.
pushing each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, as you solve the puzzle, depending on what moves you make, the animation will act accordingly.
Cute.
Hey, don't push me, please. Seriously, Espella, you're being really rude pushing people.
Let's see. Put this here. Oh!
Ow.
That hurts!
Fight.
Yeah.
Come on, Luke, do this properly, cause.
Let's see. Rearrange this here.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, it's Pedro. I was saying to the guys earlier since you were bird. It's a good job I'm not making these games, otherwise I'd have little Jeopardy puzzles where if you get them wrong, you don't lose picker rats. You just flat out get a game over.
And ta-da!
See what you think of this. Oh, let me do the next one too.
It's like
Oh,
Tetris.
well.
Good job!
Well,
It may not be the
moved on
most
from the
comfortable
professor.
ride, but at least everyone is well hidden. But just where is this wagon headed?
Stop there.
Oh, what's this? I don't remember there being this much cargo. Oh well, these old eyes must be playing tricks on me again.
Hey, look who it
Hey.
is. It's that old lady. Phew. Looks like we're in the clear.
Hey, I've seen that old lady before.
Wait, really? When?
What? Where? When? Why?
Who?
How?
When I first arrived in Labyrinthia, the professor and I woke up right here in this wagon.
So you mean this driver is...
A driver.
The driver is.
Yeah, she's the same old lady that was driving the
Jenkins.
wagon last time.
Leroy Jenkins.
In that case, do you think this wagon might be able to take us outside of the town?
Maybe the witches that were burnt alive were transported somewhere in this wagon.
Or quote, burned alive.
And maybe this old lady is a witch herself, too.
Aha. Little does the audience know that there's actually a bigger mystery behind the witch trials. Haha.
You could be right.
Then Maya could be...
Oh, again, yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the halfway point of the game, where things take quite a shift. Because we literally open with Maya alive and well.
Building up to this anyway, so.
Were they about to stab her with that?
Hey, of course, we got to see Herschel being awesome.
I'm
with
afraid
his,
I have to
Yes,
Sword fighting
because
code.
looky here.
Finally,
young lady in distress.
finally, the biggest
Is the
star's
duty
back
of
here.
every gentleman.
Professor!
I'll step back. I
Didn't
know
you
what to
die?
do with. I
I'm
know
a
what to
sticker,
do
I'm
with.
not afraid of using it.
I know what to do with blood sticks
Are
like
you
this
all right,
one.
Miss Fay?
Yes, this is the professor's second theme of the game.
Yes. I am so awesome. I get 2 themes, whereas
We shall
Phoenix
speak later.
gets.
Actually, I
none.
also have 2 themes in this game, Professor.
Yep.
The courtroom themes.
Which one of
I
you
literally
is
have
first?
2 objection themes in this game. One for out in England, and the second for when we're in Labyrinthia.
Huh? They're not doing anything.
They're just standing there.
You think maybe your impressive
Menacingly.
Layton, wake up. Not the time.
Fucking narcolepsy.
Now is our chance.
Boy. No, son.
Come, let's head into
Even in
the...
the, even in the
that's
cross-
shit.
To lose them there.
You see, there's even in the crossover, he still has this tick.
I can't help it, alright?
And that leads us into what else? Another
A puzzle.
puzzle.
Alright.
Yay!
Alright, everyone, shut up now. I'm reading the puzzle. It's been a while. Mysterious robed figures seem to be circling the area. Their lanterns allow them to see 3 spaces in front of them. Guide me to the bottom exit and guide what's her name to the top exit. Keep in mind that whenever either of them moves 1 space, so will the Dementors. Get them both to their respective goals.
I'm starting to
Increases what's
remember
her
why
name.
we don't often let you read the puzzles, Professor.
Well, whatever. No one's gonna remember this game anyway.
So
So
yeah,
just saying. Go on.
Maya and Layton are alive. Now, I do have some mixed feelings. Granted, the game was definitely building up to Maya being alive. I do wonder if we could have waited a bit more to reveal her being alive. And also, she's alive, but is not in the same state as Kira is, which, when we figure out what's going on, I do have to wonder, why not? But no,
We'll get there when we get there.
No one wants to see Maya as a zombie. I don't know.
I will say this though, we are now in the latter half of the game, and while this is not where the game is going to absolutely crap itself, this is where some of the issues start to arise here. Let me put it like this, one of the biggest draws so far of the game was in fact, exploring Labyrinthia and whatnot, seeing it, discovering the lore of it here and there. I am sorry to say that for a lot of the time we're in the forest though, we ain't gonna be doing that. We're going to be doing something different, shall we say.
Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
But yes, puzzle solved, and the professor and Maya managed to sneak their way out. Now to escape the forest.
Yes, the puzzle of saving our
But you
baby.
escaped in 2 complete different directions. Are you supposed to rendezvous?
That's a relief. I don't see anyone following us.
I'm happy. Not quite this way. I'm afraid we cannot be so sure just yet.
What to do?
Shoot everybody! Oh, no, I don't have a gun. It will be safer if we continue on ahead. Now then, follow my lead.
Well,
You
Professor,
that kinda
Professor, maybe we can try coming up with one like you did at one time.
That kind of makes me
I'm
wonder.
surrounded by twigs and leaves and grass. How do you think I'm gonna make a gun out of that?
The same way you
You
managed.
got it, Professor.
You made a fucking aerial vehicle out of stuffs in the tool shed.
I
and
still
Random
have-
shit in a shed. Like,
I still have tools in the tool shed. What do you think we have here?
Honestly, Layton, give you enough time, you probably could make an entire complex out of just sticks and mud. So once again, the mystery deepens. Maya and Layton are alive and well, but off in the forest, and Phoenix and company are headed to God knows where with that creepy old lady in the wagon here.
And we'll get them, we swear, with the wind in their hair.
Yes! Next stop
Sure, why not?
anywhere.
See ya.
see ya.